everybody. Welcome to Saint Misbehavin', the podcast about saints from people who are not. I am your host, Matthew Shadorn, and I am joined, as always, by something, Anna Domini, everybody.
Wow. I don't know if that's more insulting than when you do an actual insult.
I feel like I just have to stop doing the insult.
I just can't. You all know who she is. You know I don't like her. Let's just cut to the chase.
It's just, I might have to give up the insults because it's just I'm running out of different ways to insult you because you're just not that interesting that there's that many ways to insult you.
That's more insulting. But yeah, that's fair enough. And also, like, you can't be like, you're running out of things to make fun of me for, because like the more unfortunate stuff happens to me, the more it's just like punching down.
Yeah, that's also, I'm starting to feel like it's reached a point where your life is degrading to a point where I'm just like, well, it'd be like if I just walked by and kicked a homeless person.
Yeah. Or like that scene from The Simpsons that became a meme. It's like, stop, he's already dead!
Yes, that's true, yeah. So I feel like it's
run its course. You're going to have to think of a new idea.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm good with thinking about new ideas.
That's true. You love having new ideas.
Anyways, Anna, how are you doing today?
I am okay. Did I tell you last time about my bird feeder? I can't remember.
You told me about your bird feeder. I came to visit you one day.
Oh, right.
In your infirmity.
Yeah, doing your duty to the sick.
Yeah. So I did a kindly home visit to a sad shut-in.
I did. I conducted this meeting whilst reclining.
She was eating soup and covered in a blanket the whole time. It's
a sad sight,
like,
folks.
Did you see my new bird feeder?
The birds are my only friends now.
The birds come and visit me. I call that one George. He reminds me of my first husband.
I think I'm a regular St. Francis now. That's basically
there you go.
Who I'm emulating. So I got the bird. Well, yeah, there's still lots of birds on the bird feeder, so that's about as eventful as things get for me.
That's pretty good. Is that the saintly thing or miraculous thing that you've experienced?
It is
lately?
Related, actually. So, did I have my bench by the time you came and visited?
No.
So I've also bought a bench for the balcony, and it has two like large flower pots, one on either side. So it's kind of a space-saving thing for small balcony gardens, because you can have you can sit and you can grow flowers. You don't have to choose. Women can have it all these days.
Yeah, and if you fart on the bench, there's flowers there to cover it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Anyhow, so I was out on my bench planting some seeds, and I felt something hit my shoulder, and a bird flew over the balcony, and I realised it had done like a flyby shit on me.
Thanks for the seeds, asshole.
Yeah, that was my saintly thing, because obviously apparently it's good luck.
It's supposed to be good luck.
I've been blessed by the anus of a bird. I was trying to help.
It's actually called a cloaca because it's both anus and vagina.
Oh, well, lovely. I've been blessed by that then. Blessed with good luck was my saintly thing.
Good.
And
great for you.
I was not very gracious about it. I was like, oh, I'm going to take the bird feeder down now. I didn't, but I wanted to. I was like, birds
Seems
are
like
pricks.
I'm going to put a little cyanide in this bird feeder. Teach them a lesson.
Who's laughing now? Wait, you wouldn't want to poison the birds, because then they might shit on you more.
Well, then they'd be dead, right?
Oh,
They just kind of fall over dead, and then you're like, "Who's the sick one now, birds?" Think you were so much better than me with your flight.
Yeah. How about you? Have you done anything saintly or had anything miraculous happen to you this week, fortnight?
Oh, well, yes. Well, yeah.
You don't sound sure.
I guess the miraculous thing is I've been to an Eden of sorts this week. It was my birthday this weekend, and for my birthday, I went to a special magical place here in Britain called Milton Keynes. My wife took me there for my birthday.
Did she want to leave you? Is that why she took you to Milton Keynes?
Most people who go there, it's the way you tell someone you don't love them anymore. But for my wife, it was like, this is how much I love you. We're going to Milton Keynes. We went to Milton Keynes. There's a national sci-fi and film museum. I don't know how they become national. I think you can just do that. I'm going to just start calling everything national. This is the national podcast, everybody. So.
Oh my God. Not nationalist, please.
No, but it is the official Saint-based podcast of the UK.
Yes.
We went to the National Sci-Fi and a Film Museum, saw all kinds of crazy, like, fun props from different movies and TV shows, and that was really fun. And they have an arcade, like a retro arcade next door that we also went to, and all the games are free play, so we just play lots of games and stuff.
Milton Keynes should hire you as their, like, tourism spokesperson, because you're actually making it sound pretty appealing.
I'm telling you, I've walked around, it's pretty fun. To get there, we went through a mall, which I'm pretty sure is infinite. Like, it seemed to go on forever. I don't think I saw the end of it.
Yeah, that's more like the Milton Keynes I know of.
And it was like, it was pretty great. And I mean, that seems like, you're like, that sounds horrible, but it's like, for me.
As an American, helped you feel at home.
As an American who grew up in New Jersey, like, malls are really in my blood. And so is corn syrup. But the thing is, like, it was a really busy mall. Like, people in Milton Keynes really like their mall. It wasn't like a sad, dead mall where there was like a lot of empty storefronts. I was like, there's a lot of just like regular stores. Like, and then on my birthday, we went to this really nice Italian bistro called Pizza Express. It was pretty great.
I've heard that it's been famously patronized by some royals in the past. So
I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine why not. It was pretty good pizza. I think I got the wrong crust. I think I should have gotten the classic crust. I got the thin crust. For anybody who goes to Pizza Express, but I've never been.
It's a very niche specialist restaurant, so that's something to be aware of for sure. Wait, you didn't get the salad crust?
No, what's that?
They have a pizza where you can get it with a hole in, and you get salad in the hole. And if you're not feeling that hungry, it hits the spot.
Okay, whatever.
And you get a little salad, and the dressing's really nice.
That's no way to live. And so we stayed a couple days in Milton Keynes, had a lovely time.
You celebrated your 50th birthday in Pizza Express. That's so lame.
I am not 50.
How old are you?
I was going to say how old I was, and I was
lady never tells.
Not very far from 50. Look, when you reach a certain age, you're just like, whatever, it doesn't matter what you do. We had a fun time. We had a fun day, and then the next day, we went to a trampoline park, which was like a whole another level. There was like this this giant building, and I was like, what could possibly be in this building to justify this building being so large? There was a trampoline park in there. We mostly went there to take Tavish to the trampoline park, which was very fun. And then inside was also a mini golf course and an indoor ski slope.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, what?
Was that in Milton Keynes?
Yeah, Milton Keynes.
Oh,
Milton Keynes got it all. There was a bowling alley there and a movie theater in the same building. And the movie theater had one of those 4DX screens.
Oh.
Which I didn't even think they had in the UK. I've always heard about it. I've always wanted to go to one. Sounds fun. They're the ones, it's the one where the seat moves. Yeah. And like during like car chases and like.
Yeah.
But, and then also like, I guess they shoot water at you sometimes, but there's like wet bits.
What film were you watching?
I don't know.
Something sexy, I hope.
It's it's like that Avatar movie. You come out soaked.
You got some weird tastes.
So Milton Keynes. When in the Midlands, go visit Milton Keynes. Don't listen to what anybody says about it being a shit place just full of roundabouts. I had a great time.
Did you get car sick at all?
No, we took the bus. Actually, we took the bus from Oxford. It takes an hour and a half, but it was only £2.
Wow, that is good. Yeah. I'd go there. It
was fun. It was fun for Tavish too, because Tavish loves the bus. So
it's good to train up a baby to like your birthday. Is very good. Very good strategy, I think.
The weekend after my birthday was also another long weekend. This weekend, and I was like, should we go to Milton Keynes again? We hardly even scraped the surface. I feel like
poor Alice. She's really regretting ever taking you to Milton Keynes now.
She's like, I'll take him there. He'll be sick of it after like 6 hours. And I'm like, no,
and he's like, I want to go back.
It's my Disney World.
Is your house just filled with Milton Keynes merchandise now?
Anyway, so that was my fun birthday weekend. It's great.
Yes, Milton Eden / Milton Keynes.
Yeah. So Anna.
Yes.
Today is May 7th,
Indeed.
2023. Who is today's saint?
Today's saint is Margaret of Cortona.
Cortona.
Yeah, can you guess where she's from?
Wait, Margaret.
Yeah.
Of Cortona.
Well, probably Margherita. Talking of Pizza Express.
Hey, I guess so. She's Italian. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I was going to guess French and then looked very foolish, but I didn't, so I don't look foolish.
Because, yeah, Margherita rather than Marguerite, I guess. But yeah, so she was around between 1247 and 1297.
Okay.
And her date is, in fact, a few days from now, because it's the 16th of May.
Okay.
So we're looking ahead. So, we're getting in early so you can prepare to celebrate. Like, I don't think anyone is celebrating anything today that I know of. There's no kind of significant event happening. So this is the date for your diaries.
Because I think that was yesterday.
Was it?
Isn't it Saturday?
I don't even care enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all I'm going to say.
We're talking about the king's coronation, is what we're talking about.
I think people will get that. I don't think you have to clarify that.
Well, people listen in the future, they might not know.
Don't make me Google it now, though. I don't want to Google it and find out when it is. I'm sure we will hear.
It doesn't matter when it is.
Okay. Well, okay. If you're our kind of people, you'll probably not be celebrating anything this weekend. In which case, not to say that we don't like royalists, but we are not royalists. Is that the official stance of the podcast?
Anyways, Margaret of Cortona.
Sorry. Okay. Yes.
She was born in 12 something.
47. Yeah.
And then she died in 1290 something.
Yes. 1297.
Right.
So she was exactly 50, just like you.
Wait, I thought you said you were born in 1245.
No, 47.
Oh, 47. Oh,
You ruined my joke.
No, I didn't.
I'll say it again. So she was 50 when she died. Hey, you're 50.
Wow, how did you make that worse? That was crazy. It's difficult to ruin a joke that doesn't exist. It's like you brought me an empty plate and you've been like, you ruined my cake. Anyways, so what's Margaret's deal? 13th century lady.
Yes, her biography was written by her spiritual director, who was called Brother Giunta Bevignati, sometime between 1305 and 1308.
What happened there? Were you say gnati?
Yeah. That's how it's spelt. Like lasagna.
I can't imagine anything spelt like gnati.
Like lasagna.
What?
So his name was Giunta Bevignati. Bevegnati. Like in lasagna.
Okay.
I'm just doing my best. So, it was written between 1305 and 1308. And Brother Giunta claims that this biography was based on her own confessions. So. Okay.
So all the secret dirt.
Yeah, all the dirt, literally dirt. Hold on to your seat. Margaret was born in Laviano, a small town in Chiusi, Tuscany, to a...
Did you say Juicy Tuscany?
Yeah.
Is that where all those shorts come from that say juicy on the butt?
Yeah.
I thought that was...
No, Chiusi.
Chiusi.
I'm not going to be able to say it without sounding like I'm saying juicy.
Wow.
Maybe it's probably Chiusi, because C and H in Italian I think is like Chiara. Anyway, it's in Tuscany.
That dumb.
And she is poor. She was born to a peasant family.
Yeah.
When she was 10, her mother died, and her father, Tancredi de Bartolomeo, remarried. Oh. According to tradition...
Wait, good for him for moving on? Like, it's nice that he bounced back and continued... He didn't murder her, right?
Unclear.
Okay.
I mean, she had a 10-year-old child, so like she wasn't that old.
Right.
So,
yeah, she was
but it doesn't.
Like
it doesn't say. So maybe it was murder her.
Yeah.
Murder, especially because he, as you say, moved on very quickly.
Yeah. Well, how quickly do we know? Is it just like?
No, but Margaret did not have a good relationship with her stepmother.
Oh, it's an evil stepmother.
Yeah.
Woo.
Can all relate.
Love it. I mean, I don't love it. That sounds emotionally bad for him. And it's like makes a difficult situation for everybody in the family. But, narratively, fun.
Yeah, for sure. We love a good narrative. When Margaret was 17, she ran away from home to live with her lover, a young nobleman called Arsenio. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think we've ever heard this in the tale of a saint before.
Wait, did you say it was a lady?
No.
Oh, I thought you said it was a noble lady.
No, a young nobleman.
Oh, I thought you said noble woman. Okay.
No, and then also his name was Arsenio, not Arsenia.
Arsenio Hall?
What?
Arsenio Hall. The famous comedian, talk show host from the 90s.
I was maximum 7 in the 90s.
All right, whatever. Well, you missed out on a whole thing with Arsenio Hall.
In fact, I wasn't even maximum 7. I was maximum 6 in the 90s.
You ever seen the movie Coming to America with Eddie Murphy?
No.
Oh, it's really good.
Okay, well, I'll put it on my watch list.
He's on his, he's his buddy in that. Anyways.
So
she runs away with her lover.
Yep, but he never married her, perhaps because of her lowly station. So she was his side piece, because he was a rich fuckboy.
Or maybe they just didn't believe in the institution of marriage. A lot of people just don't get married these days.
Yeah, but in those days they did.
Oh, in those days.
Yeah. So instead, she lived with Arsenio as his mistress, and they had a son. So I think this is our first lady saint who actually got laid.
Maybe actually,
it's possible. Yeah.
No, there's been a few saints that had kids. What was that one?
Yeah. Oh, Saint Matilda was like just.
Was it Matilda who was the?
She was the queen.
Of disappointing children.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So she got laid, but unfortunately the kids came out real duds.
Well, I don't know what happened. Oh, I do know what happened to the son here, but you'll find out whether he's a dud or not. 9 years after their son's birth, Arsenio was murdered.
No.
More twists in
this
the
is
tale.
Getting even more. This
juicy.
Is getting even more juicy. Yeah, and it's a good thing we're in juicy Tuscany. It's like, this is getting like a soap opera now. This is.
Yeah. I mean, I've been watching a lot of Netflix, so I'm just unfazed by this because there's like, there's about as many twists as like one episode of Firefly Lane. Is that what it's called? Anyway,
I've seen a number of like Italian melodramas that are just like this is basically like the kind of the thing we're
definitely no, you got lust, murder, stepmothers. I see where you're going with that.
I know, yeah, right. So living in sin,
yes,
children out of wedlock, bastard children.
Well, you'll love this.
Yeah.
His dog returned home without its master one day and led Margaret to where her lover's body lay mutilated at the side of the road.
Mutilated? This is a serial killer? Or there's a monster on the loose? It's the wolf man.
I think if you like stab someone to death, then they are technically mutilated, right? If you
I don't know.
If you injure someone in a way that causes them to die, I think that counts as mutilation.
Does it? I don't know. I feel like mutilating. I think about like the way that aliens.
It's not proper mutilation unless you've removed a juicy
unless it comes
organ.
from the mutilation region of France.
Otherwise, it's just sparkling dismemberment.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta like if you're not mutilated unless bits have come off.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So if you're just stabbing somebody, they're just like stabbed a bit. But I feel like if you're mutilating them, you're cutting off their ears or the lips or something.
Yeah, okay.
You're digging out some eyeballs or like.
See, I just thought it meant like disfigured. And obviously if you have a stab wound, you are disfigured.
Are you? I don't know.
Well, it's not very nice to look at.
You could have a lot of stab wounds and nobody would know. Like, if you wear a long sleeve shirt or something. Maybe nobody knows.
Guess it depends where he was stabbed. But it doesn't say.
Anyways.
It does say he was mutilated.
So he was horribly mutilated.
Clearly, this wasn't written
man.
for perverts like Matthew, and it doesn't go into further detail about what exactly was cut off. I'll leave that to your imagination.
It's maybe I'm listening to too many true crime podcasts.
You've been desensitized.
You got to be pretty mutilated to impress Matt Shadorn over here.
Oh my god. Tinder bio.
So did they ever find the wolf man that killed him?
Yeah, but that's a different story for a different day.
Story. It's somebody else's tale.
Yeah.
Some Van Helsing type, like, I'll kill you, wolf man, for you. He's got like a hook hand.
Exactly. That's not the focus of today.
Okay.
Without Arsenio to defend her, Margaret was driven from the castle because obviously she wasn't married. So, it would have helped, I think. But then again, clearly Arsenio wasn't planning to get dead so early on in his life.
Yeah, most people aren't.
Yeah, but that's why you should always plan so that your mistress doesn't get left out in the cold.
Right. In case so that's why there's an envelope in my nightstand that says in case of horrible mutilation.
For sure.
There's actually several envelopes. One says in case of horrible mutilation. One says in case I get hit by lightning, in case I'm dragged off by a kraken, that kind of thing.
Nice. So have you covered all eventualities of how you might go, or is it just like your top 5, the ones you're hoping for?
No, there's like 200 envelopes in there. Sometimes if I think of a new one, I just like jot it off. And some of them are like, like if I'm killed by a werewolf, that's just like go see the mutilation.
Yeah.
Envelope.
Got it. Yeah.
Just go back to the envelope.
So like all diseases, you've got a separate entry for each one, but it just says C heart attack.
Right. Oh, heart attack. That's one I should have written down. That's a good one. Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, you are American, so that's probably one of your more likely causes of death.
So she's kicked out of the castle.
Yes. And according to legend...
Does she get to keep the dog?
We don't hear of the dog again, I'm afraid.
That's the real heartbreak there. I mean, lovers come and go, but a dog? Oh,
A dog is
sad.
for life.
Mm-hmm. Not just for Christmas.
No. So, according to legend,
Mm-hmm.
Orsino's death prompted Margaret to become a penitent. She cut her hair short and wore a penitential garb,
Oh.
hair shirt,
That's right.
with a cord around her neck,
Oh.
and would go and kneel at the door of the church asking the congregation to forgive her. Sounds like
wait.
she's like blaming herself.
It's just
somehow.
like, this is okay. So she's like, he's dead. It's obviously my fault.
Yeah.
Let me just before we go too far, do we ever hear about the kid again?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was just like, it's just like, well, your father's dead. I'm just gonna go off to this nunnery. I guess you're 9 now, so you can do what you want.
Well, that basically is what happened, as you'll
Oh,
hear.
okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to get ahead of it.
That's
This is
okay.
usually how it goes. So.
Well, yeah, you keep jumping the gun. So Margaret decided to return to her father's house with her son.
Mm-hmm.
However, according to legend, when she arrived, her stepmother refused her entry.
No.
So there we go. That was Chekhov's evil stepmother there.
Oh,
You knew she was going to come back to be significant in the story.
A dramatic scene. The father's like at the door, and the stepmother bursts out, and she's like, "Get away from here, you whore, you bastard child! But I have nowhere else to go."
Yeah, exactly. You will not sully this name. So Margaret moved on to Cortona, where she was taken in by a countess called Marinaria. Not Marinara, as I first read.
Hey, you know what's good with Margarita? Marinara.
They were best friends, Margarita and Marinara.
Yeah. They met up with mozzarella and basil, and man, oh man.
Basil is actually a name,
Yeah, that's the thing.
but mozzarella not so much.
You don't know that.
I'm sure, yeah.
Folks, if you're out there and your name mozzarella, please let us know.
Write us.
Don't write us.
Anyway, so yeah, she was taken in by Countess Marinara and her daughter Ranieria, who helped her find a job as a midwife.
Okay.
I guess, like, when you're a peasant and your only thing that you've done so far is have a child,
Right.
makes sense. You could get a job helping other people have children.
So under work experience, you just wrote had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does feel like, I mean, like,
Also,
she had
like,
one.
great at caring for things. Like, I'm great at caring for things. Oh, what happened to the dog you were looking after? Let's move on.
He came with the house. I wasn't able to take him. Yeah, it's
That's probably true, actually.
so unclear about her midwife training. But
Maybe
"I'm a
she
fast-"
delivered her own son.
Maybe.
You'd think they would mention.
Sounds like nobody liked her except for the one guy.
Yeah. Well, and her countess friend.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. How'd she met that lady? Oh, I guess maybe she met her because
Probably
she was
networking with her
networking,
fancy
yeah.
partner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Later, Margaret decided to join the Franciscan Order of Penitents. So she's running with this penitential thing.
Right. She's really sorry about wanting to get laid.
So sorry. However, the friars were suspicious of her due to her reputation for scandal. Clearly, they were like, we don't want the press digging around here.
Again, I love this approach. Is just like, people don't change.
Yeah.
We know we're in the business of salvation, not in change. It's like, you got to be good from the beginning, or otherwise.
Yeah, you're a write-off. According to Giunto, her biographer, they thought her too pretty and too young. Typical male chauvinists. Glass ceiling.
You're too hot to be in.
Yeah. You can't be a
Or it's
nun,
like-
you're pretty, yeah.
Yeah. What have you got to be sorry about? You're very pretty and very young.
And I mean, she had a 9-year-old son, so you'd hope she wasn't that young. But,
Well, I mean, yeah,
it's the Middle
probably
Ages.
Probably still in her 20s.
Mm.
Yeah.
Eventually,
No, because she
Margaret...
ran away at 17, right?
Oh,
so
you're
maybe
doing the actual maths. Yeah,
So she would.
that's...
Yeah. So maybe
yeah,
she's
good
like late 20s, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, they had a child sometime after that,
Right.
but who knows if she was pregnant when she ran away.
That's possible.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, so let's say mid-20s. I mean, in Middle Ages times, wouldn't that be middle-aged rather than young?
I don't know.
If everyone's dying at like 50.
Yeah, but if you're a priest, you're probably living longer because you're not really doing
yeah.
any of the hard labor of the peasant class, right?
Good point. So, sorry, I've lost my place now because I was checking your maths on her age. Eventually, Margaret persuaded them to let her join the tertiary order, and she moved into a cell near the convent.
Oh, okay.
She lived according to the example of St. Francis of Assisi and engaged in strict penitential practices, including extreme self-flagellation. She regularly fasted.
Did she also like hang out with animals and?
Well, she abstained from meat, so
Okay.
Kinda. Like she was at least, acknowledging the personhood, not quite the right word, aliveness of the animal.
So she's fasting, she's whipping herself.
Yeah, not eating meat, just living on bread and vegetables, which, to be fair, you could do a lot with bread and vegetables.
Yeah, that's kind of
especially
how I
in
live.
Italy.
Bread and vegetables and candy.
Yeah, but what's it? Red vines.
I've really gotten back into soda recently. It's a thing.
So yeah, and she would regularly fast. The Franciscans emphasised the virtue of poverty, and as a tertiary, Margaret would beg for food to survive.
Oh.
I mean, she'd already been poor, so...
Right. So it's not a big step down. I mean, there was a period where she was living with a noble, so that was probably pretty nice, but now she's back down again.
Yeah. According to her spiritual advisor, Giunto, no one was ever so greedy for gold as Margaret was for denying her body. There was an old switcheroo there, wasn't there?
Yeah, I was like, so she was... No one wanted stuff as much as she didn't want stuff.
Yeah.
That's a very confusing way to put that. It's like, think about Ebenezer Scrooge, but in reverse.
Yeah.
And for food.
There you go. You got it. It's
like that?
Perfectly helpful description.
Not helpful. No.
She was so devoted to her penance that she would keep vigil at night. All night, weeping at the memory of her faults. Haven't we all?
You mean that one time she didn't help prevent her boyfriend from getting mutilated?
Yeah, and I guess sex outside marriage is the
boo.
The main one.
She's weeping because she used to think about how hot the sex was.
And, and she'll never have it again.
All the time, and now I live in this fucking hole and beg for food.
I mean, she has chosen all these things, not her.
Yeah, well,
her
doesn't mean
boyfriend
not filled
died,
with regret.
Yeah.
Look, we all choose a lot of things, and we're all filled with regret too.
Amen.
Yeah.
Sometimes, quote, she would sigh to such a degree that very often she was afraid she might die.
I love that you're sighing so much you almost pass out. Like you just.
When people exaggerate that much, like, ugh.
It does sound like somebody like really wanting attention. Like, you know how people are very dramatic and they'll sigh very heavily around you.
Yeah, and like she has like fully, obviously not her partner dying, but everything else is like she has opted into this and is like, such a burden.
It's like, what is it now, Margarita? Yes. Is there something wrong? It's like,
no. It was like, it was the 13th century version of vague booking. She would just sigh to death. And people would be like, you okay, hon? And she'd be like, I don't want to talk about it.
It's fine.
Margaret was very beautiful, but she came to resent her beauty and tried to mutilate her face.
What? Ooh, what? No. All right, number one, too much is being made about how beautiful this lady is. It's really like closing doors for her and like making her feel bad about it, which they shouldn't make her feel bad about how she looks, period. Yeah. And then, I don't think the solution is cutting or whatever. Like, no. But here, this is like...
okay, so you've changed your tune because earlier you were like, not mutilated enough.
Listen. I'm not saying the mutilation was good. I'm just saying, like, you're saying.
Well, it sure sounds like it.
No, I was like, the mutilation is bad, but I just don't feel like every injury falls into the realm of mutilation.
Not everything counts as mutilation.
Yeah, not everything's mutilation, and that's a special thing, Just like everything
between a man and his wife.
Yeah. Listen, you say mutilation, I'm interested, but if then you come in with me with just knife wounds, I'm just like, well, get the hell out of here. Like, Matt have been mutilated. It's like, oh, you've been stabbed in the stomach 3 times. It's hard to count as mutilation.
You'll get a plaster. Nothing.
Go
nothing
tell it to
more
somebody
helpful.
who cares. Here's the thing, but like mutilating yourself, like self-mutilation is bad. I'm gonna say bad.
Okay, that's a stance.
Let me just run through in every case, self-mutilation is bad. Yeah. So does she do it or?
Oh, it just says she tried to. So maybe she like was held back.
She had the bowl of acid. She had her face right over it. She's like, okay, here we go. I'm gonna do it.
Have you ever waxed your own leg, Matthew?
No.
I know that sounded like a very random question, but it is relevant because I have, and I couldn't do it. Like I put the wax on, pulled a little bit, and then was like, no, I'm just gonna have to melt and then scrape this off because I cannot do it. So yeah, like it would be quite hard, I think, to
I had my
mutilate your
unibrow
own
waxed,
self.
and I've helped other people wax.
Right, but you haven't actually done it to yourself.
No,
it's a whole different thing. Because I've had lots of things waxed. Sorry if that's too much information.
That's all right.
But like, I just couldn't cause myself that pain. And I don't know. Maybe I'm uniquely weak, but it's really hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anyway.
Enough about your grooming habits. Let's get back to this thing. So she didn't mutilate herself, but she really wanted to.
No, she attempted to.
Okay.
Maybe she thought that like her beauty was the reason that she was a sinner herself, which doesn't make any sense.
That's not. That's.
But so therefore, it's probably more likely to be the answer because religion. Ginto also notes that worldly people were afraid of Margaret because she cared more about God than she did about her son. So
wait, they were afraid of her because she cared more about God than her son.
Yeah, because women are meant to be mothers, and that's all.
But I mean, like, how does that make you afraid? It seems like you'd be like angry because you're like, you're being a crappy mom here. But
maybe she was so intense about it that it was just kind of scary.
Like, the amount that you don't care about your son is really freaking me out right now.
Well, to be fair, like, also yes. Do you know what I mean? Like, if someone is very callous towards their own child, that is a bit like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
But then again, it was different times because obviously, we don't know if she wanted to have a child.
Right. But so it is kind of the mark of a psychopath if they don't care about their kid.
Yeah.
So wait, so she's begging for food. Is the kid just not getting any of this food, or
I think it's a bit like when my brother took me along to do caroling when I was like 5.
Okay, I'm really interested in where this story goes. Okay, go ahead.
So he wouldn't let me sing. I was just there so he'd make more money because I was cute. That was his logic, and then he wouldn't give me any of the money.
Wait,
I think it's a similar thing.
How was he caroling for money? Why wouldn't he just let you sing anyways? Because it doesn't matter. Wouldn't it be doubly cute if you're a little kid singing?
Yeah, I guess so. But he was actually in a choir.
Oh.
Anyway, the point was...
And he's acquired taste, am I right? Anyway.
No, the point is, he would bring me along to his activity where he was asking people for money. And like, so I was like the appealing, I don't know, like the mascot.
You're the equivalent of like a panhandler with a dog. Like you're the dog in this situation. And so you're thinking that she's using the kid to be like, oh, alms.
We're so poor.
This one over here.
Yeah.
He's not getting any of that.
Yeah.
All those alms are going to the church.
Because she'd be like, oh no, this is for God actually. So apparently Ginto wrote, in fact, she rarely spoke to her son, except to say, my son, when you return to the cell, take whatever raw food you find and eat it in silence, since I find in you no reason for interrupting the divine praises.
Mommy's busy right now, so whatever food you find...
Shut up and eat your raw food.
Yes. Can someone cook this potato? No. I guess I'll just eat these grains of rice.
They're making my tummy hurt. Surely pasta.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just piles of dry pasta.
It's so crunchy.
It's really cutting up my gums, Mom.
Silence, I must pray.
Hey, I'm busy over here.
On feast days of the saints, she would invite the poor to meals and not keep anything for herself or her son. So, yeah, it's like one of those people, isn't it? That's like really like, oh, I'm so selfless. Right. And like, I'm such a good person. It's like, what about your own kid?
At some point, isn't the son like, Mom, I am also poor. I am also starving. You see those people over there that you're helping? I'm basically in a similar situation to them, perhaps worse.
That's always the case, though, isn't it? Charity starts at home.
Seems to have not started at home here.
Yeah.
It starts just outside the home.
Yeah. Later, Margaret sent him away to become a novice at the Friary of Arezzo, and it's not known if the two ever spoke again.
That was the kid's choice. He's like, actually, I'm good now. Thanks.
Well, Giunto mentions a rumour that the boy threw himself down a well because he was so distraught that his mother had abandoned him to poverty, which is fair enough. Not funny, just makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, is this one of the things that she feels bad about, or is this one of the things that, like, Like, if you're feeling penitential.
You'd hope so.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're like, oh, all the bad things I've done, like having sex out of wedlock and end of list. It's like, but wait, what about your kid? My what?
Nothing else? Nothing?
What if you have a son? I'm pretty sure I don't have a son. Like,
I think what I have is a monk now, actually. Yeah. So not my problem.
Yeah. No, he went to another place. I'm sure he's happier there.
Yeah.
He went to go live in a farm upstate.
Margaret went on to found a hospital at Cortona, along with a congregation of tertiary sisters to act as nurses. They were called Le Poverelle, meaning the little poor ones.
Ah.
Presumably different from Poor Clares.
Yeah.
I just wanted to give you an opportunity to say Poor Clares, and you didn't.
No, I was like Pavarella. That sounds nice. It's like Cinderella, but like a poor
probably
Cinderella.
Yeah.
An even poorer Cinderella.
Well, Cinderella herself, she still lived in quite a fancy house.
Yeah,
but she was
true.
Subjugated there.
She did have a wicked stepmother. Is this the origin of Saint Cinderella?
Could be. Saint Cinderella of the Slippers.
Yeah. Patron saint of pumpkin coaches and fairy godmothers.
Save this for when we do the patronage guessing. Come on.
Okay.
You've got to have something in the tank. Margaret claimed to have heard the voice of Christ when she prayed. On one occasion, she heard the words, "What is your wish, Poverella?" Which, Jesus was not, by all accounts, rich himself, so that seems a bit hypocritical.
It's her fairy godmother. Poverella.
I like the idea of, in an evangelical church, you know who else had a fairy godmother? Jesus.
He's the real fairy godmother of, this metaphor got away from me, kids, but you get what I'm saying. Look, just keep going to church.
It never really makes sense.
We just need you to keep going to church, please. So whatever I gotta say right now for you to make a lifelong commitment to this church, I will say it.
So she replied to Jesus, "I neither seek nor wish for anything but you, my Lord Jesus."
Mm-hmm.
So she failed the test. She had the genie granting her a wish, and she was like, "I got all I need."
So wait, or maybe that is the test. Maybe you're like,
maybe she
food.
Passed the test.
I need food. Endless food.
Maybe some counseling for my son.
I'm so hungry. And some food for your son. My who? Shut up and just bring me food. And then you'd be like, oh, this was a test. You're just supposed to say you want me.
The Lord.
Am I not enough for you?
She also claimed that God had commanded her to challenge the Bishop of Arezzo because he lived a lavish lifestyle. His name was Guglielmo Ubertini Pazzi.
Huh. Guglielmo.
You try and pronounce this, okay?
No, that's fine.
I did my best. It sounds like choking noises. Where's the chat gone? Why can't I chat to you? Where's chat gone?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, here it is. You have to click a bubble. That's how that's spelled. Guglielmo. It does sound like someone's having their neck wrung.
Guglielmo, inventor of the googly eyes.
But yeah, it doesn't say how she challenged him.
I challenge you to a race around the world.
And then she loses because she immediately passes out with hunger.
Yeah, he's like, I have a little lavish lifestyle. I have multiple boats. So.
You've really not thought this plan through at all. I have all the resources.
Yeah, I'm full of energy from food.
All that food I eat. At the end of Margaret's life, she moved to a ruined church called Basil of Caesarea, which is now known as the Church of Santa Margherita.
Oh, nice.
And she remained there until she died of natural causes, I believe.
Wait, so she just lives in a ruined church?
Yeah.
Just no roof, just falling down walls. Did she die when a column fell on her or something?
Possible.
Loose roof tile.
But that's fairly standard penitent nun stuff, really, isn't it?
I guess so.
Live somewhere that's not that habitable.
Yeah. I mean, she was in a cell.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just don't get what she's getting from this ruined church.
Well, I mean, they named it after her eventually, so she gained that.
Yeah, congratulations. Wait, did they fix the church up? Was she fixing up the church?
It was her last project. Let me see. There's a film about her. You should go watch it.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is like a perfect melodrama, like Italian melodrama film. This is how a lot of them go. It's fallen woman, redeemed through Christ. They're fun.
Yeah, it looks like it's still standing, and Margaret's relics are there. But maybe ask the question again when we're talking about relics.
All right. So she lived in this abandoned church.
Yeah.
Away from other people. And then she's just like haunting this church, like a Miss Havisham of this church. One day she dies. I imagine they found her body weeks later.
For sure.
Just, wow, the rats really got to this one.
Well, no, there was no meat on her, right?
I was like, oh no, did she look like that when she died? Oh, crazy.
Yeah, she just stayed there, I guess, being a nun until her death, which was on the 22nd of February in 1297.
Wait, then why is her feast day in May?
Unclear.
Okay.
Maybe there were too many people on that date. She's also got a feast day on the 22nd of February because that's when she died. But for some reason, she has two. Yeah, and one of them is the 16th of May.
Because she needed to eat more. So 2 feast days.
It's a bit rubbing it in her face a bit.
Everybody's just like, girl, just eat something. Don't just eat the dry pasta. It's gross.
Apparently, the 22nd of February is a lesser feast.
Oh.
And the 16th of May was the date she was canonized by Pope Benedict. Fucking hell. Pope Benedict. Shut up. Pope Benedict the 13th on the 16th of May, 1728. So
the one in February is like a lesser feast. It's more of like a buffet. It's a real casual thing. Like bring a
finger
dish.
food.
Yeah,
bring and share.
It's like a light thing because we're actually gonna go out later and so we want to just gonna eat a light meal now. So we all had a big lunch
for your real partying.
So then, did she have any? What about any miracles? Did she have any miracles?
Yes, she was said to be able to resurrect the dead.
Oh, that's a pretty good miracle.
In one story,
she had a zombie army. That's what killed her boyfriend. And she became the queen of the zombies.
No, in one story, a woman of Cortona visited Margaret's cell after the death of her son. Margaret prayed with her and then told her to return home because the Lord had brought her son back to life. As Margaret had promised, the boy was alive and cured of any sickness. Now, that's interesting because I think Margaret's son also died, but she didn't care about him.
She's the worst. I don't like her at all.
I can just imagine it happening, like this woman being like, my son has died, and Margaret's like, I'll get the Prosecco. Oh, you're sad. Okay. Okay. That's awkward.
She's like, surely you must understand the pain as a mother. And she's like, as a what now? No, that's pretty sure I'd remember if I had a kid. It's I think what you're thinking of is I was a midwife for a while. I helped people give birth, but I don't actually have a child myself.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
According to Giunto, Margaret was also able to exorcise evil spirits.
Keep them in good shape.
No, that's why I emphasized exorcise. In one story, a woman had begun to do the following things. She would neigh like a horse. Come on.
Okay. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. She would neigh like a horse.
She had pretty good animal impressions. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Moo like a cow. Roar like a lion, squeal like a pig, and howl like a dog.
Oh, she was the best at Old MacDonald.
You want to hear more about her rather than Margaret?
I know. I was like, yeah, she sounds like every conversation I have with my kid. I'm like, what sound does the duck make?
What does the cow say? Yeah.
Yeah, like, is my kid possessed? Oh, man, I got
Oh, my God. I've got some horrible news for you, Matthew.
So apparently one of the things that Milton Keynes is famous for is, like, cows, like random cow statues around.
Right. Do they have like a big Hindu contingent there?
I don't know what it is. Maybe they used to be like cow fields before it was a city. I don't know what it is. Anyways, right. But every time he saw a cow, he'd say moo. Like that's how he says. Yeah. Like
and
when
you
he
thought
sees a
he
cow,
was possessed.
He says moo, or when he sees a duck, he says quack quack or whatever.
Aww.
Yeah. So I guess he's possessed. Well, we thought it was adorable. Turns out it's the devil. So not adorable, but diabolical.
Next time he starts saying moo, you gotta be like, not today, Satan.
The power of Christ compels you. Matt, why is the baby tied to the bed covered with holy water? Honey, you weren't there. It was very scary.
It was an eerily accurate cow impression, okay? And by eerie, I mean could have only come from the devil.
Only the devil makes cow noises like this. You have to understand. I was very frightened. I'm frightened for myself, my very mortal soul. Immortal. All right, so this lady made a bunch of animal noises.
Yeah, and rather than just, like you, thinking she was good at animal impressions, her husband believed her to be demonically possessed.
I'm saying this is like a real skill in like the 13th century. Like you could go on the road and be like, here's my impression of a duck. And people be like, wow, that's really good impression of a duck.
Yeah, well, maybe that's it. Maybe she was too good and people started this rumor because they were jealous and they wanted to bring her down.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Well, you know, I'm thinking in soap opera terms again, you see. It all makes sense. So her husband enlisted 6 strong men to take her to Cortona, which, like, I'm not going to touch her. She's got icky devil germs.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she was in it. She's like, 6 strong men. Tell me more.
Well, she struggled against them, rising up from the ground. Mm-hmm.
I mean, this does seem dramatic, like, oh, I'm going to get roughed up by 6 strong men, you say. I don't know. Anyways.
Yes, but...
I'm just saying some people would be into that.
Okay. I don't think she was.
Right,
because she struggled against them.
Oh, that's part of it.
No, Matthew. No. If someone throws themselves against the rock so forcefully that they were thought to be dead, as she did, that's a no, okay?
No means no. Also, throwing yourself against rocks means no. So...
Lots of things can mean no. That's what we're learning here. Okay.
Positive, enthusiastic, positive.
Yeah,
consent.
unless you've got enthusiastic consent, it's a no. Okay.
And so, an enthusiastic dashing against rocks, not the same thing.
Very much not. So yeah, so she was struggling against them. She would rise up from the ground, throw herself against the rocks so forcefully that people thought she was dead. A nun brought her to the altar while Margaret was in her cell praying for the woman. Suddenly, the demon fled from her. So it was Margaret all along.
I don't see how Margaret gets credit for this.
The credit for this
miracle.
So
right?
There's a possessed woman in the chapel. Well, I'm praying. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it was like later on. Margaret was just like at the cafeteria. I was like, oh, there was this possessed lady, and then we had her, and then the demon flew out of her. I was like, oh, that was me. I did that.
Yeah,
I was praying at the time for her.
I told you I was praying.
Oh, we didn't know that. Oh yeah, no. I was totally praying at the time. Yeah, you wouldn't have known it because I was in another room. But that's what happened.
It sounded a lot like you were masturbating. No, I was praying.
No.
There are several stories of Margaret posthumously curing the blind, the mute, the ill, and those suffering from hernias and kidney stones.
Yeesh.
So, you know, she helped a lot of people as long as they weren't her children.
Yeah. One time, there's also a story of her son praying for help and her being like,
ignoring
I don't know
him.
you.
There are also several stories about prisoners escaping through Margaret's intercession.
Hey.
Giunto tells the story of 30 prisoners in somewhere called Città di Castello who were awaiting execution. They made vows to Margaret and found their chains broken, allowing them to flee.
Yay, 30 murderers on the loose.
Yeah, right? Well, I guess we don't know what warranted capital punishment in the day. Maybe she was like, you know, an abolitionist of some kind who was actually doing good stuff.
She's like, abolish all prisons.
Yeah.
She was ahead of her time that way.
Margaret says ACAB.
Yeah.
She was, an early protester against the prison industrial complex.
Yeah. She's against capital punishment. She's like, it's cruel and unnecessary. It's not a deterrent. She's like making all these, valid points. Nobody's listening. Yeah. She's like, you know what? I'm just going to break these people up.
So fled. So that those were her miracles. Bit of resurrection, bit of exorcism, bit of curing the ill.
These are solid miracles. I'm like, what you want out of your saints. I mean, some of them, I'm not sure if you should necessarily get that much credit for.
The exorcism one, bit questionable.
Yeah.
After her death, the church of Santa Margherita was rebuilt to honour her. So there we go. So the people restored it in her honour. So it was a ruins when she was in.
They were like, she's been living in here? Oh my God, it's disgusting. Wow, we need to fix this place up. It is not fit for human habitation. Yeah. Oh man, she was just using the bathroom anyway. She was just going everywhere. Do
you think being really devout basically just meant neglecting self-care?
Oh yeah, for sure.
But you can't love others until you can love yourself.
That's fair. But I think it's a lot of like anything that we would consider to be healthy behavior
is sinful.
You don't do that.
Yeah. Okay. Noted.
Including like
washing,
wiping, anything like all that. It's just
not good.
It's just all bad.
Doing impressions of animals, It's all
I think,
not
yeah,
okay.
I mean, everyday activities like making animal noises. Too worldly. What about her relics?
So her body remains in the church to this day.
Oh, okay. Because again, if a column fell on it and they couldn't move the column, so they're like, I guess she just...
Yeah, she's an unusual shape. The relics is just like you know in cartoons and like the anvil falls on the cartoon character and just flattens it. It's like that.
She's column shaped now.
So her body was found to be incorrupt 400 years after she was buried, and is said to be incorrupt to this day.
Don't look in there, but it is incorrupt.
Well,
we're pretty sure we checked it
see
300 years ago.
Well, at the main altar in her church, the incorrupt body is displayed in the mausoleum, or the reliquary, as it's known, I think.
Reliquary.
Yeah, so I think it's whole. And her tomb became a popular pilgrimage destination as her cult grew following her death, because it was associated with lots of healing miracles.
Right,
so yeah, the church is still standing.
It's also in a nice part of Italy. People just like to go.
Juicy Tuscany.
Yeah, it's the juiciest part of Italy. I mean, people are just like, oh, I want to go on vacation to Tuscany. It's like, well, that seems sinful. I mean, to go look at relics.
There's a lot of saints in Italy. You could definitely use that as an excuse.
You can make quite a vacation itinerary out of which saints you think are important. They should bury more saints at Six Flags.
Sure. And in Milton Keynes.
All right, fine. Let me take another run at that. They should bury more saints at Disney World. You can go to Disney World. They're like, I don't want to go to Disney World, but I want to go visit.
But I have to
Cinderella.
go and pay my respects. Jeez. Yeah. Did you say Saint Cinderella? Oh, I see. Because that's
she's entombed in that castle they have there. Gotta go there.
Can't argue with that.
Also, might go to that Star Wars land while I'm there.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Apart from her patronages. So. Can you guess what they are?
Oh, well, is she the patron saint of melodrama? Or soap operas?
No, clearly the Catholic Church doesn't, acknowledge those art forms and give them the credit they deserve.
There should be patrons for all the arts, including melodrama, soap operas, serialized television.
Telenovelas. Did they get their own, subcategory?
Yeah, there you go. Telenovelas. Seems like that's a thing.
Well, because there are, so many saints who share a patronage that the patronages should be more exhaustive, I think.
Yeah.
But no, she's not.
Is she the patron saint for protection against wolf men? Is she the patron saint against general mutilation, like being mutilated?
No.
No. Wonder if there is an anti-mutilation saint. It seems like a weird... It seems like there's a very particular circumstance.
Yeah.
Where you're just I'm just praying not to get mutilated.
There are patron saints against particular diseases, aren't they? So.
Right. Mutilation is not a disease. It doesn't just happen naturally.
No, but what I'm saying. Here we go with your gatekeeping about what counts as mutilation.
I was just I don't know. I just was just I wanted to double check with you because I felt like maybe she doesn't know. Maybe that's why there was this confusion. Look, it's genetic. Some people are just predisposed to mutilation. So, happen.
Maybe I thought that, genetic modification and genetic mutilation were the same thing.
There you go. I don't like to eat them genetically mutilated vegetables, okay? I don't know what's in them.
You can definitely imagine, a gun-toting Republican saying that.
Yeah, just some dumb vegetarian.
Oh, there is a saint who is against attacks by dogs, but it's not Margaret.
Oh, but that includes wolfmen, though, right?
Well, obviously, the wolfmen fall under they're in the dog family, I would say.
I suppose so, yeah. Is she the patron saint of double negatives?
Why?
Because she was that, I don't know, the weird thing about
the weird
the gold.
saying. I don't not love...
Or circuitous metaphors.
Yeah. Not on my list.
All right. They have a list of Cinderella-based patronages.
Oh, please.
Pumpkin coaches, mouse fitmen, glass slippers,
fairy godmothers,
Prince Charmings, midnight curfews.
Surely Princes Charming would be the
Common.
plural.
Yeah, it's like attorneys general.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the what are her patronages? Probably some dumps in Tuscany, right?
Her patronages are against temptations.
Against temptations.
Yeah.
She got her fill of temptations. Before she became so penitent, she perhaps seemed to get a little bit of temptation.
Yeah, but I mean, surely the people who have, succumbed to temptation are the ones that should be the ones who help us because,
Boy, I know how good those temptations are, so let me tell you, Wow, I know. Yeah, I get how you're tempted. I get it because it's like, hey boy, yow, ha ha ha. Ooh, just thinking about it now, it makes me cry a little bit. But you shouldn't. I mean, it was great, but I mean, it's not. But don't.
Indeed, specifically sexual temptation as well.
The best kind.
I mean, if you were tempted by chocolate, she doesn't care. But
yeah,
if it's sexual. She's interested.
I was tempted to get dessert, but thankfully Saint Margherita was there.
And I had another cocktail instead.
Yeah.
She is a patron of Cortona in Italy and Arezzo, which is a diocese in Italy as well.
Oh, okay.
She is patron of falsely accused people, which I'm not sure why, because...
Well, she let those prisoners go. I guess the implication is that they were falsely accused, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. Good, well remembered. Also, people falsely accused her of being scary because she was a terrible mum. So...
No, yeah. I mean, they were right about her being a terrible mom.
Yeah.
But they were wrong to be frightened of that.
Yeah, something like that.
They accused her of being too pretty.
They're falsely accused. You're not convinced.
They accuse you of being too beautiful.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm sure we've both had that. People are just like, you're too beautiful. And we're like, that's a lie. And you know it. We all know
it. Speak for yourself, Matthew. I don't think that's a lie. Anyway, homeless people.
Unless they're her son.
Yeah.
Except for blood relations. And those people stay on the fucking street.
They can fuck off. Yeah. Loss of parents. Because I guess her mum died.
She lost her mom, right? But then she abandoned the rest of her family.
Yes, that's true.
Loss of boyfriends?
No, but single mothers.
Oh.
So I
all
guess
the single ladies. All the single ladies.
All the single patron of Beyonce. People ridiculed for their piety, which I don't really understand because I think people were ridiculing her for other reasons.
No, they were ridiculing. They're like, this is not about your piety. This is about your being a shitty mom. This has nothing to do with your religion. This has everything to do with your actions concerning your son. We all hate this.
Look, I think you guys are racist. I think that's what it is. It's like, you're not listening.
Oh, I get it. Because I'm from Tuscany. That's what this is about. Like, no, it has nothing to do with that at all.
Oh, it's because of my piety. I get it.
I get it. Oh, okay. I'm just too pious for you. Is that it? No, your piety is not what it is an issue. Can you talk to her? I don't understand. I feel like we're just not getting through. How could I be a bad mother? I don't even have a son.
Oh man, that's such a good point. Reformed prostitutes, which again, strange because I don't think she ever made money herself. But I guess like she was generally a loose woman in quote marks.
Yeah, this feels like a very Catholic Italian view of like, you slept with a man and had a baby out of wedlock, like you're a fucking whore.
Yeah, that's fair.
There is a whore living in your convent.
Mamma mia, the scandal.
That's from Goodfellas. Anyways, but like ridicule for piety and repentant prostitutes, which I always love that there's a qualification as repentant prostitutes. Yeah, you can't
just be...
If you're okay with sex work, you do not get any help.
No intercessions for you.
But only if you hate... If you stop being a sex worker.
Which is, but I guess you're not going to find many feminists in the 13th century Catholic Church.
Well, not any living ones, that's for sure. It's like, she thinks women should be equal to men. Stone her.
Yeah.
She's a witch. And a bitch. Indeed. What else we got? Is that all? Is that the end of the list?
Pretty much. Mentally ill people. Which I guess, like, if she was kind of self-harming, that makes sense.
I guess so. And also her attitude towards her son was pretty insane.
Sure.
Again, never going to let that go.
For sure. Penitent women, which is probably shorthand for reformed prostitutes.
Right. Same difference.
Single lay women, which doesn't mean single women who previously got laid.
No, but it does mean women who were laid a single time. Like, they've only had sex once.
Yeah, and that's how you get one child, is from having sex one time.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
It's like, hey, I did it the one time. See now that it was a mistake.
But it's okay, because at least I didn't get pregnant from it. Mom! Yeah. And third children, which is... It's strange because I couldn't find anything about her siblings. So
it's extremely specific.
Yeah. Well, so I'm the second child in my family, so I wouldn't count for Margaret's intercession.
Aren't the third children those twins?
Yeah, they're twins. So I don't know if they'd get intercession either.
So only one gets help.
Which is, actually how it kind of worked out. But that's a story. That's not my story.
That implies implies that there's patron saints for various...
all the numbers of children.
Like firstborn, secondborns.
Yeah, they're alphabetically listed, so for me to find that, it would take quite a long time.
All right, don't worry about it.
The types of patronage.
Maybe we'll come across it some other day. We'll find your second-born patron saint.
Yeah, no, I got nothing. Yeah,
there's one that's the patron saint of the youngest children. That's Saint Philomena.
Very good.
But that's
I'm
not
looking
you
at a
either.
different list from you, but never mind. That's all the patronages.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah,
cover.
pretty long list.
Pretty long list.
Pretty exciting life.
Pretty what? It was dramatic. Much more dramatic than most of the. I mean, they made a movie out of it in Italy, so
yeah,
check that out. I've seen a lot of Italian cinema. Haven't come across that one. It's maybe not that good.
Well,
but
add it to your watch list, surely.
Perhaps. But Anna, do you think you would ever have Saint Margherita intercede for you for any reason?
Well, like I said, I'm the second child, so ruled out on that count. And
you are not repentant, but any of the sex work you've done.
If I were going to be any kind of prostitute, I would not be a reform one, no.
Yeah.
To be fair, I do experience sexual temptation a lot, but I don't need help with that.
Yeah. Well, that's what Danny's there for. Am I right? Hey.
High fives all around.
Yeah, what? Getting that D. That D for Danny. What?
I do actually have to take vitamin D supplements for my long COVID.
D for Danny.
Yeah, so there's always that double entendre.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm someone who, more and more as I deal with, like, my body being all frail myself, I'm like, you know what? Just give in to temptation most of the time, you know?
Why not?
So the fact that Margaret's a patron against temptations, I'm not convinced that she would have much useful to say to me.
Yeah.
To be honest. How about you?
Yeah, I'm not one for deferred... What's the word I'm thinking of?
Gratification?
Deferred gratification, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm easily tempted.
Yeah, what we need is a patron for people with poor impulse control.
Yeah, we need the patron saint of poor impulse control. That's what I was thinking. I think that in terms of parenting...
yeah, please don't get inspired by her.
I think that's kind of exactly what I need. Is this
God.
Is this the approach I need to take with my son?
Well, as we've established, like, next time he makes an animal noise, you chuck him down a well.
That's true too. Yeah, if this is if this is an approach I need to take with my son, where I need to be like, just eat your raw food and leave daddy alone. Sometimes I'm busy and I just need the kid to just, like, I don't know, scrounge what's on the floor. All right, whatever you can reach on the countertops.
Isn't that what kids do anyway, really?
Yeah. So he can, sometimes there's bread up there, sometimes there's knives. I don't know. It's like a whole thing.
Didn't you tell me once he was like, he had to stop him eating the cat food?
Oh yeah, he used to do that. So yeah, I mean, there's cat food around. So yeah, he won't starve.
Oh God.
Anyways, and I'm busy. I got lots of things, I live a very cerebral life. I don't have time to just be like thinking about whatever a kid's doing all the time.
Yeah.
So I think that would be very helpful.
Yeah.
For me, I think if I was just like, if I was experiencing a lot of drama in my life, like if I was a lot of like, I have an evil twin all of a sudden or something.
Yeah.
Some kind of like.
Would you sigh until it sounded like you were gonna die?
Yeah, if I really needed to lay into a really good sigh, I feel like she'd be very helpful for that. Yeah, so sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of drama in your life, and I think that Saint Margaret, she'd be good for that.
Yeah, well, you're welcome for me bringing this drama to you.
Yeah, well, thank you for bringing me the tale of this extremely dramatic lady with her extremely poor parenting instincts. It was really something. No, she's really something. She had a crazy life, some ways crazier than a lot of our saints. And so that was very fun. So I'm glad that we've experienced this together. And
me too. Have a blessed day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.